Hi there. In a world where nothing is certain, that means anything is possible, right? If you want to fulfill your dreams and desires, you are in the right place. You absolutely can have a life of happiness. Everyone deserves an abundance of love, laughter, success, health, and wealth. I'm Tara Chadzakis, and you're listening to the Happy, Inspired, Motivated podcast. The show that brings you meditation, mindset, and motivation. So start by giving yourself permission to be awesome. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hi, and welcome to this episode of Happy, Inspired, Motivated. Now, as a coach, I've been doing something called anchoring for a while. I learned it from Tony Robbins, and then when I trained with Tony Robbins and Claire Madanis on their coaching program, it was reinforced to add anchoring to your practice. So anchoring is a great way of getting those feel-good energy vibes going on in your body when you're not really feeling happy or things are a little bit sad. It's a great way of shifting your energy because, as we know, vibrational energy is really important in the world. And if you've got high vibrational energy, you attract high vibrational, good vibe situations and people and outcomes. So when you're feeling quite sad or low, those are the kind of situations that you're drawing to yourselves too. The law of attraction is a bit like a double-edged sword. If you're happy, you attract more happiness. If you're sad, you attract more sadness, which is, it's the bad side of the law of attraction. Not really the bad side, but the side that we don't really want, because nobody purposefully or intentionally wants a situation that's bad, but we do attract it. And, a few days ago, I was feeling really sad because a situation had occurred and I felt powerless, and I didn't like that feeling. I don't like being controlled. I don't like being told what to do. And I don't like not having a choice. I'm feeling as though I can't do anything about a situation. And I was in that kind of situation and I felt really sad. And although anchoring is something I've done before, I hadn't done it for a little while. And one of my new coaches talked about anchoring, and I thought, oh my God, I haven't done that. I haven't consciously anchored for quite a while. So I made an effort to do that. Now, before I did it, because I was feeling so powerless and under control and sad about the situation that I didn't feel as though I had a choice in, I was not in a state to anchor, to be honest. So what I did was I allowed myself time to just be in that energy, not to think more negative thoughts, which is often the thing that we do. If we're feeling sad, our brain is going, okay, what else can we give her to think about to make her even more sad, to give her more of this feeling, to remind her of reasons why she should keep feeling sad, because the body compounds and the mind compounds the feelings that you've got. So, if you're having a good morning or you're feeling very confident, you automatically have thoughts that remind you of other times that you've been confident and other reasons why you should be. And so, of course, the same goes if you're not feeling too great. So I was allowing myself to be in that feeling and not to judge it, not to feel guilty about feeling that way. I also allowed myself to not get stressed about getting through it, but just to allow myself that time to sit and just be, not have any expectations of myself. And quite literally, I spent one whole day pretty much sat on the sofa, watching TV, eating chocolate, and just doing nothing pretty much. And for me, I'm not the kind of person that will sit and watch TV during the day. I don't like the sound of TV during the day. It bothers me. So, I wouldn't normally sit in front of the TV until the evening if I was sitting down with my kids. But I spent pretty much the whole day just doing that. I spent one whole day in my bathroom cleaning, repainting, scrubbing. I painted other parts of the house, and I just allowed myself to do that mindless task because that's what I needed. And when I'd finished that, then I was like, okay, now I've been in this situation, I've been in this feeling, I've allowed myself to feel through it without pushing myself to get out of that funk, to get out of feeling stuck. And that helped me move on from that as well, because I then realized that, okay, now I'm going to work on my anchoring and work on moving forward and raising my energy again. And I hadn't pushed myself to do it. I'd done it in my own time. It had taken a couple of days, but I was ready at the other side. So anchoring, as I said, Tony Robbins does it, and we learned about it on the Robbins Madanis coaching training. And my coach brought it up the other day, and it's something that you can do, I would say easily, but it takes some work. So how do you start anchoring? So first of all, you have to imagine a situation. It can be a memory, it can be a future visualization, something that makes you happy. It could be a place, it could be people, could be there, your loved ones. You could be doing something specific. Think about what you can see in this situation, what you can hear. If you can smell anything, maybe you can smell the sea or flowers. If you can taste anything, are you having dinner with your family? And what you can feel, and also what you can feel emotionally as well. So this has to be a visualization that makes you feel happy, makes you feel filled with love, for example. And you can feel the energy growing the more you think about this vision. So when you have this image in your head, you need to then touch a part of your body that you wouldn't normally on an everyday basis touch. So for example, for me, I take my thumb and my forefinger on my right hand and I squeeze the knuckle on my left hand, on my thumb. So when I get into the feeling, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling happy, I'm smiling, I'm filled with love. So I'm squeezing the knuckle from the sides of the thumb on my left hand. And that's something that I can feel physically. And then you release that, and then you do this again, and you do this a few times. And basically it's anchoring a connection to that feeling. So the outcome of all this would be, let's say a week down the line, when you've practiced this a few times, you're not feeling very great one day, and you can do this action. So I can squeeze the knuckle on my thumb, and my brain and my body associates that with the connection, with the feeling of happiness, love, joy, and laughter. And those emotions will come flooding back into your body and will raise your energetic vibration. Now, this is because the mind has no idea what is real and what is happening now to what is a memory or a vision that you're having. So when it's connected, this feeling of happiness with this action, when you do that action, the brain will automatically release that feeling in your body because it thinks this feeling is associated with this. It's a bit like Pavlov's dog, isn't it? When you train the dog and when it hears a noise, it's expecting food. And it's the same thing. When you do this action, like squeezing the thumb knuckle, your body is ready. It's like, oh, okay, that's my cue to be happy. And that's the way that it releases happiness within your body. So anchoring is a great way to raise your energetic vibration and turn situations around. Sometimes if you're having a bad day, people are pissing you off and you're getting frustrated and you're getting sucked into that feeling. There's nothing to stop you from doing this, from using your anchoring trigger to release a good feeling in your body, because what other people are doing around you and how they're making you feel, isn't hurting them, it's hurting yourself, and it's hurting what you attract. So it's really important to try and get that vibration up. As I said, it's when you're ready. Nobody can force you to do this. No one can make you do it until it's your time. But start trying it. Try it every day. Try and get this anchor within you so that it becomes easy for you to shift your vibrational energy when you need it. If you've done anchoring before, I would love to hear your experiences. Maybe some of the triggers that you use, because everyone has different triggers. It can't be something, for example, like patting yourself on the back, because somebody might do that to you at some point and it releases your happy hormone and people think there's something wrong with you and you start laughing or smiling ecstatically for no reason. So it's got to be something that's unique for you. It's not an everyday action. So what kind of anchors are you using to create that happy feeling? What kind of actionable triggers are you using to shift your vibrational energy? Because the law of attraction loves happy vibration. It loves feel-good energy, and it loves people to be in a peak state of joy, love, laughter, and abundance. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I would love to hear from you what kind of triggers and anchors you have, and maybe even some of the visualizations if you'd like to share them with me. Message me on Instagram. That's a great place for us to connect and have a chat. If you have any questions, you can ask them on there for me too. Don't forget to subscribe, rate and review my show so that we can reach more people together as a collective energy throughout the world. Sending you lots of love and blessings. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for listening to the Happy, Inspired, Motivated podcast. I'll be back next week bringing more meditation, mindset, and motivation for your happy and successful life. To find out more about our community, go to tarachatzakis.com/happy, inspired, motivated.